Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the AbbotFilmPubcast. Today, 4 British guys born in the 2000s with limited wrestling knowledge will be giving their thoughts on the wrestling film about the 60s and 70s about 4 Texas guys. So this should be brilliant, right, guys? But first of all, how are we doing?
Don't talk about my wrestling knowledge,
right?
Right?
Speak for yourself on limited wrestling knowledge.
Well, I know, Chris, you got a little bit, haven't you?
If by a little bit you mean
Aaron's got
handfuls of...
hella.
But I didn't know, was Aaron, are you a wrestling man?
I'm a wrestling man.
I know that Aaron used to play...
I don't know if you were or not.
Bro, me and my brother, we used to collect all the little figures and we'd like play fight with them, bro. We used to wrestle each other, not in a gay way.
Well, it's...
I bet you used to...
Not all the time.
dangle your mum's handbag from the ceiling. You'd play Money in the Bank.
Money...
Fucking ladders out.
Oh, we actually did use the hang shit from the lights and
hanging
like
from the
big money in the bank and shit.
That's cute.
Yeah, bro.
I've thought about hanging myself from the ceiling.
Alright, moving on.
I would not take that
A film riddled with suicide.
Bro, I did the fucking greatest transition ever. So like, what? Huh? What is like? So like, Ben, what do you know about wrestling? Like anything?
But it's fake. It's fake, mate.
No,
it's fake.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
I'm
scripted.
joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
The word is scripted.
Like he explains in the start of the film.
Yeah, but it's not fake, is it? Just because something's scripted doesn't make it fake.
Bro, I just realized I've not even said we're talking about the Iron Claw, by the way. I never even said the name of the film.
When I have.
No, I have. So
We should
people
talk
will
about
probably sat
SmackDown
there
Raw
in suspense and
2008.
like, which Texas wrestling film would they be talking about today?
The sword.
How you know?
Well, the title, the title of the video will be like, we just put 4 wrestling boys in the movie. They won't know.
That'll do well.
I think it might get age restricted.
Huh?
Yeah, maybe. Bro, I used to watch it all the time growing up. Wrestling was sick.
Same as One Daniel.
But yeah, I missed like that golden generation of like WWF when all that shit starting, and this was obviously.
Did you know who
that
like, these
era.
were before you saw the film?
Nope.
No, I'd never heard of them, to be honest.
No, I didn't
They're
think...
probably like the biggest.
Von Erich.
Did you know it was based like on a real thing?
Yeah.
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 Yes. Yeah, Chris thought it was like...
Yeah, I thought it was a made-up story about some made-up wrestlers. I had no idea.
But
No, it's like really sad how they do it. It's like
Yeah, it is
well,
like...
apparently
really depressingly sad.
I read something that like it's not that like it's quite far away from how much stuff actually went, and that they had a 5th brother as well.
They did have a 5th
Yeah.
brother, and he was excluded from the film because the director said it was too repetitive to add him in because he just shot himself in the head, and that would be another
Yeah.
suicide.
It's just like another... like, come on,
kind of,
mix it up a little
But
bit,
imagine
If you-
being the main Zac Efron's character and getting told by the director who's like directing your life movie, being like, your story's too tragic and too repetitive. We're not including something. Like, damn.
But like, it's not even like a little thing. It's like a whole person.
Yeah.
So we're commemorating your entire family except that one brother. He, you know,
Well, I mean, he's
he should have chose a different way to off himself. He's too
he's
boring.
not
He
gonna,
can't
he's
be
not
there.
gonna know, is he?
Who's like, what, his brother?
Well, no, but it's like.
No, bro, he
Well,
gets off the little boat, right, in like the fucking fantasy world, and he's like,
It's like, where the
Guys,
fuck's my story?
it's like, I kill myself, here I am, and he's like,
Who?
bro, who are you?
Jeremy Allen White's like, who the
You fuck-
get the fuck out of here, man.
Who are you?
Hey,
I don't know what
cousin,
it sounds
get the
like.
fuck out of here!
Corner.
Just like corner.
Yeah, but listen,
Sweet.
yeah, it's really. So, what do you mean it was far? I mean, they did all kill themselves. They left out quite a lot of stuff, like fuck, what's his name? It's like Corey Von Erich or Kerry. Kerry was like, they did touch a bit on the drug addiction, but he also was he committed crimes and
Yeah.
He was out on bail, I think, and then when he killed himself, he just committed another crime, and it was like his second conviction, so he had gone to jail for like a long time. So that's when he chose to kill himself.
They probably wanted to,
So
him to seem
which
like a better
one's-
person than he was.
Which one was that?
Yeah.
Terry's
that was Jeremy Allen White's.
Oh.
Yeah, Jeremy Allen White.
No, no.
You kind of like, so they're sort of like, we're kind of skipping forward quite a bit here, but
Yeah, sorry.
But
Wait,
I don't, we don't need to
track
have
the
like a
start.
form. We're not going to go
No,
through the
but we
fucking film scene by scene. So like, when he like comes back for Christmas, and he's like, you can sort
Yeah.
of tell
Like
he's,
angry
he's a
when
bit dodgy, and like he's got his girlfriend.
It seems proper off, doesn't it?
I don't know if it was
Aggressive.
implied she was like a prostitute or something, but he brought her around and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously he was super aggressive
Yeah,
to his dad.
yeah, it did show the drug addiction.
and like how
Very
angry
lightly
he got
though,
like,
weren't
not
when
in the thing.
he like gave
Yeah.
him the gun and like got so angry like so like quickly when he said he didn't want to use it. But like so like with the doing like going like not being too close to like what actually happened. I think the dad, at least from what I've heard, like it was over dramatized a little bit.
Yeah.
They won't.
But I don't know if that's them just wanting to like not make him seem as bad as a person in real
I
life.
feel like
But he seemed like a pretty
the
bad
direct-
person.
He seemed like a fucking terrible person.
I think the director wanted to add in like an underlying story of like men
Right.
being conditioned to not show their emotions, sort of thing, and then like you have to pin that on.
Yeah.
So you don't
On the
think
dad.
but, like,
the dad was
They're
actually...
all-
Oh, go on.
they're all very emotional,
Well,
though, aren't they? To each
Well, the
other.
brothers are.
Yeah, but not in
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
like a crying way, you know. Yeah.
They can't cry at their brother's funeral,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
and he tells them not to because men don't cry.
Mm.
And then Zac Efron at the end, he's sitting there with his two kids, isn't he? And he's like, "Men don't cry," and they're like, "But we cry all the
Yeah,
time,
I shouted. So I stood up, right? Went to the screen. I was like, "Men, don't fucking cry!" And everyone stood up and applauded.
Fucking turn it off! Turn it off now!
Oh, get off.
With his
It might have
ugly
been
crying.
So I mean, it's always going to be dramatized, isn't it? Every like,
Well, it has to be.
yeah. But I think it had more truth to it than like a lot of biopics have. Like what's the Freddie Mercury one called?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Freddie Mercury. Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody. Whatever.
Freddie Mercury.
You know, I like most of that was like fucking just fake and made up.
I mean,
I feel like there was quite a lot of truth.
Yeah.
it being away from the source material doesn't make it any less of a film, any less of a good film. It just means it's a bit far away from the truth. But that's not.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, it's always going to be that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or else it'd be probably
we-
quite boring.
So we all thought it was good. Do you want to do like a little ranking?
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
go
yeah, we
with-
ain't even given
a
out.
little
Yeah.
score first.
Little what?
Out of what? 10?
Do the classic.
10?
Classic 10.
10.
Yeah, we did classic 10.
All right.
Anyone-
Who's going first?
I'll go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm giving it about 7.5.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Good film, and it didn't feel very long. Bro, the accents were so weird. Like, they were all over the place.
Yeah.
And
You can
Lily
you
James
can tell.
literally just played Lily James. That was it.
Yeah. She's so hot though.
And like
Okay.
the age was
Man.
the ages were like so weird. Like Zac Efron looked like 40. And he was supposed to be playing like a
Oh,
20 year
yeah,
old.
that's- I was about
we'll
to-
get to that.
yeah,
We'll
I was
get to
about
that,
to bring
we'll
that
get
up.
Okay.
Yeah, so, Chris, you're gonna.
I will say 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, powerful film. It teared up a few
Aaron's
times.
either gonna go with like a 10 or like a 2 here.
Oh god.
He does love wrestling. Look at him.
No, I'm not in agreement because I was gonna say 8 as well.
Oh. Just ruining my
So-
thing.
2.
I think I'll also go with a 7.5.
So,
Yeah.
So we all enjoyed it. That's good.
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
was
like
really
what you
nice.
said about how it felt short.
Yeah.
I think, but probably is like one of the. That's such a weird compliment, but it's such a well-paced film.
I think it's really well paced.
Weird.
Like towards the end, maybe when it's like, oh fuck it. I do get why they cut out the brother because at the end, you're like, fucking hell,
It would like
another fucking thing. Jesus.
yeah.
He's dead now.
After
Yeah.
after the
Yeah.
second one dies, you're like, surely the third one's not going to die, and then he does, and then
See, that's the thing. So I didn't know.
They got another
I
one.
didn't know who these fellas were, and so I was like, alright, so like the fucking big lanky one, Mike, Michael. He's probably gonna die, and that's gonna be like the big.
Yeah.
The big one
turning point.
was David, wasn't it?
The lanky
the
one,
youngest
who
one?
liked music.
Yeah. Yes, that's Mikey.
Oh, yeah.
Michael, right?
Dave.
Mikey or whatever.
Mikey.
No, David's the other one. Yeah, it is Mikey.
Yeah, so like, I thought he was gonna die, and that was gonna be like the turning point. The family were gonna like grow apart and that sort of stuff. And then he didn't die; someone else died, and I was like, "All right, that's different."
And I'm like, Mikey's gonna make it. I can't wait.
And then Mikey was like, "Well, I'm here for round 2." So the Undertaker's music, he fucking rocks up and dies, and yeah, it's just.
I thought.
Yeah.
You know, like after he woke up from his coma and he was doing that press conference. I thought he was like mentally gone.
He was,
was he not?
I swear, I don't know, because he looked.
He had
looked like
the hand.
He had like his
He
hand was all-
acquired the hand of that kind of thing.
I think he had like he wasn't all mentally there after, but he wasn't like obviously brain dead.
No.
Yeah, but I
Because
thought at first I was like, he's brain dead now, and then he just started speaking, and he was like slow and shit, and I was like, oh shit, bro.
Yeah, I think it's just like he suffered.
And he couldn't play
mentally from it.
his guitar anymore.
Because he couldn't eat.
He couldn't play
he
his
couldn't
music.
play.
Oh,
but like
yeah.
he was still talking to his mum about like that painting on the wall, and he remembered. Oh fucking hell! I just flashed. He remembered that.
I'm leaving that in.
That she hadn't like told anyone that that she'd painted it about her house or whatever. So he still like remembered
So he
things.
became psychic.
And his motor functions, he was like that, eating his peas, and
He just
spilling that with his
the
mouth.
other thing he liked was music, and he couldn't do it anymore. So, rip.
That was, I mean, yeah, I don't want to jump the conversation too far forward, but my favourite scene, I'd probably have to say, was when they're all like in the ring when he's just won. Oh no, when they just win the you know like the six
Oh yeah, and they're all in
person
the ring. Their dad's
fight,
in the ring as well.
and then his dad's talking on the thing, and he's like, every single one of my sons, and it's like he says David first,
Yeah,
and then
the
like,
ranking.
and there's like all their reactions in the background, like yeah, it's just crazy. And
it
then
says
yeah,
how he wants-
the other son's there.
He
and
wants
it's like,
David to be the
the first
champion.
one, and then you see everyone's like reactions to him listing out. It's basically his favorite order of sons. You know what I mean? It's just
Well,
like
he literally
everyone's like crying in the ring.
right at the start.
That's like
of
the
film,
first scene, yeah.
He gives the order, and then he's like,
But
"That
things
can
can change.
And it's like,
things
oh,
can change,
okay.
yeah. But working
Yeah, it does change. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be. What kind of film it was going to be when it started to be a bit of like drama between. God, I can't remember the names, but David maybe and
So there's
the oldest
David,
one.
yeah.
David.
And it was like,
Kevin.
oh, the younger one's been chosen over the oldest one now for like a shot at the
Yeah.
title. I was like, oh, it's going to become like just like this a feud between the brothers or whatever. But then no, it just wasn't. They all died.
Well, there's like
They
an
just never-
underlying.
There is like an underlying thing. Yeah,
You can tell they definitely like resent each other.
Because
there's
they
like
said,
some
like-
tension there.
It's
but-
brothers,
Zac
isn't it?
Efron plays Kevin, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he says, I remember, didn't he say to David when they're like sitting on the floor in the toilet, like, I'm jealous of you or something? He was like, I'm mad at you, basically. Because I wanted to do that, but anyway, I'm proud of you as well.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, I'm literally throwing up blood.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you on about?
Yeah, he's throwing up blood.
Why are you jealous
throwing
of?
up blood
I'm
in the
about to
toilet.
I die in the next scene, blood.
Yeah. So about that, like, Kevin Von Erich kind of lets all of his brothers die.
Nah.
Like, no, like they're tricky situations to be
Nah,
in.
their dad
But-
lets all the fucking brothers die.
Alright, so hear me out. Kevin, right? Kevin! He's sitting watching his brother throw out his fucking guts, right? Bleeding. If I saw one of you guys do that, I wouldn't be like, alright, hop on a plane to fucking Tokyo to go fight.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's
but you
got it
can't. But you can't
But he
force
didn't-
someone.
He didn't really do much though.
He said
Did you
you need to
see
go to the
that toilet?
doctor.
You know how blood that
Yeah.
much that is.
But like you can't. If let's just say I really don't want to go to the doctors, right? You now make me go to the doctors. Go on.
What?
Like, so say I'm throwing up blood in the toilet, but I don't want to go to the doctors. You now have to convince me to go to the doctors.
I
Yeah.
go out and tell everyone that you're fucking throwing up bloods. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
No,
just
but-
keep-
No, you won't.
I understand like fucking brother code or whatever, but
Yeah, but
I
and they
feel-
both have that
And
thing
then-
ingrained in
yeah,
them from
but-
the dad, where it's just walk it off. You know, doctors? Who needs them?
Yeah.
What,
Exactly.
I guess, but he still doesn't help. And then David, not Dave. No, Dave's already dead. Carey, he calls his dad when he finds out, and his dad's just like, eh. And then he decides not to do anything about it. He doesn't take on the fucking initiative to go and try and
he goes
find
to
He
the
drives
house,
there. He drives there.
He goes to the house.
Was that not a different night?
Drives straight there, doesn't he?
I thought that was a different night.
What?
Oh, maybe.
So I thought he was in
drove
like a
straight
hotel
there.
because he said he doesn't know where he is. Or
Okay.
unless
Are you
that's
talking
just
about
mid-
Kerry's?
Oh yeah, he was in a hotel, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So-
about Kerry's
Maybe it
death.
was a different night, but like, yeah, Kerry stuff. That's a good point. But then why wouldn't Kerry just kill himself in the hotel? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, because he killed him with his.
He-
It was like a message, basically. 'Cause he killed him with his dad's gun he gave him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He said because he said to Kerry to meet him at their parents, and they'll get pancakes. I think. And then I don't know.
Maybe I
Yeah,
misread that.
that is. Yeah, I mean, you could blame him.
And then for Mikey,
but
he like says we shouldn't be training this guy, and then instantly starts fucking training him. You can clearly see that he's not very good at it, and just still decides to keep training him.
Yeah, that surprised me when he got in the ring. I was like, I thought he didn't want to do this. I know maybe he's just had to take up the role of his brothers.
yeah, but his dad said it. It's like what he said. He said I can't be
Yeah.
David right before he killed himself. And he's like, everyone wants me to be David, but I can't be. Because his dad wanted the belt more than he wanted his sons. Really, that's how
Yeah.
the film portrayed.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not sure if that's how it is
Well, yeah,
in,
He's
in real
because
life.
he's always
obviously,
angry that
but-
he never got his.
Because at
Yeah.
David's funeral, he instantly jumps to talking about who's going to replace him, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
was
crazy.
Fucked
up,
up,
man.
yeah. And they're all just like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was waiting.
Messed up.
The entire film I was waiting for someone to give the dad his comeuppance at the end.
Yeah.
I just wanted someone to spark him out.
It didn't. It wasn't satisfying though. Like
wasn't, no.
he like choked his dad out, and then like I just felt bad. He was like some old dude. You know what I
I
mean?
didn't feel bad for him,
I don't.
but
I think my favourite scene might have been when is it when Mikey dies and he just leaves the two note suicide note.
Yeah, 2 sentence
was
note.
like-
Yeah.
It's just like damn. Okay. Shit.
Well, because he was like mentally deficient now, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he probably couldn't write very much.
But talking about you said he's just an old man. Yeah, how fucking old?
I've no idea. I literally have no idea.
Because no one ages.
'Cause
And
there was a lot
there's
of-
probably like 30 years in the film, maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of time moving, and
Yeah.
they don't tell you when the time's moving, but no one looks any different.
No. Well, the problem is
Mm.
Zac Efron. Well, all the characters look 40 when they're
Yeah.
supposed to be in their.
Like
Yeah,
Zac
especially
Efron is a
Zac Efron.
man. He's a built man.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's like,
I didn't realize he had so much like plastic surgery. Zac Efron.
He was
that
in an
was
accident,
to save
wasn't
his
he?
life. He had like a fucking virus in his like chin,
Really?
chin,
something like that, yeah.
and he
And
had to
remodel
get
his
like
face.
surgery to. Yeah,
That COVID chin.
He's got a
Damn.
Giga Chad face, really weird.
yeah. He's alive.
Yeah.
Though, so that's good.
Yeah, and I thought
That
he was
is
really
good.
good in it.
He was. He
Yeah,
was
he's
great.
great.
He was.
I
Me too.
I feel like he
Did this
starts the
come out-
film off. It came out quite. I swear it's been out for a while. Not a while.
Yeah,
like
is
a
it has
month.
it missed the Oscars
Yeah.
cycle? Or is it for next year's
I
Oscars?
don't
No, I
know.
read a thing about it that was like why it didn't get into the Oscars, but I don't remember any of it. So that doesn't help.
No, I'm not sure. Yeah,
Bum,
it was
bum,
definitely. I mean, it definitely came out
Bum, bum.
2023. Like, this is,
Yeah.
but I don't know if. I don't know how the Oscars works. I don't
Damn.
know when the cut off.
It's like when Red Dead didn't win a Game of the Year award because of the time it came out. It's
Was
like
that?
Too close.
you got to release your
Yeah.
exactly. You got to release your media at the right time if you want awards. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally, like I think the dad from the beginning when it was black and white and his kids were young, and to the end when they were all supposed to be like 40 or whatever, he looked just the same the entire time.
Yeah.
He probably would have been wrestling at like his late 20s when he got that like, Cadillac at the very start, even though he did not look that. He must have been.
Yeah.
And then when Zac Efron was first like a man, he must have been like mid 20s.
Yeah, because
You'd imagine
it would just
early 20s, mid 20s.
He'd have
With like a chiseled six pack from steroids.
He'd have like kids. He'd like 2 kids, and I was like, when has this happened?
Yeah.
And then obviously at
Well,
the
she
end,
gets
when it's like,
pregnant during the wedding, doesn't she? David's wedding.
yeah, for the
Well,
first time.
yeah, he tells David that.
Actually, that's true. So David's wedding is probably in the 80s, and then not David. Kevin's wedding is in like the 80s.
Yeah.
She gets pregnant, and by the end of the film, the kids are only like 7 or 8, and I'm like, that's a longer. So then the only other time they tell us a time period is they say it's like 1984, which was
The Ric Flair
David's
fight.
the Ric Flair fight. Yeah,
It does put a year on the Ric Flair fight. It does tell you. I can't remember what year it
it
was.
was like 84 or 86 or something, right?
Yeah, 80 something. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So like they just.
So
I mean,
he's old as fuck now, basically.
yeah, it's a small gripe though, isn't it? Like it's not a big thing.
Yeah.
No, it's not. And
Yeah.
just like out of nowhere, they just get older, but no one gets older.
It's kind of mad how, like, with the Olympics as well, you know, how Kerry missed out on
I was
going to the Olympics.
I was thinking about that because I was like, for people who weren't actually in the Olympics, not Jeremy Allen White, but it's like a 4-year wait, innit?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
interesting that story as well
impressive.
about the Americans like not being able to go to Russia for the Moscow Olympics.
Yeah. Or wasn't it Germany? No, was it?
It was
Russia, yeah.
Oh.
It's also happened
Damn.
when
Oh, was it the Cold War?
it would have been
No,
Around that
it was
time.
when
But-
the Russia had
Oh,
invaded
shit.
Afghanistan, I think. I think it was then.
Oh yeah, he was
And
saying
then
about
so they were,
Afghanistan
like,
and the thing.
making a stand against it or something. I don't know.
yeah. There's been a few so like in the
And then
40s
there was the war
when
with Afghanistan years later.
the Germans hosted
Right.
the Olympics, and it was just basically propaganda for the Nazis.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
the Moscow one was going to
But then didn't I swear like a black man won a race or something?
He
Was
did,
that,
yeah.
was
yeah,
that Olympics?
right in front of Hitler.
L for Goebbels. Anyway,
Elf would get that on a t-shirt. Go.
Balls. Oh, yeah, hard.
damn, cool. Well, I'm glad we all liked it. That's good.
Yeah, I mean-
Actually, we agree on most films. I feel like I don't think we had a big disagreement on like ratings yet.
I don't know.
No.
What is like our biggest disagreement in films? Do you think? You must have like one that everyone like.
I didn't like
loves and one of
Nightcrawler,
us
but
hates.
someone else really likes Nightcrawler.
Yeah, for us,
Yeah, I like
Nightcrawler was like
Nightcrawler.
me and Aaron like Nightcrawler. You two didn't. That was like the only really thing I can think of.
Yeah.
American Psycho, maybe I don't like that.
I mean, like on the podcast.
Oh right, okay. No, I think we've all been pretty.
I feel like we've agreed on them all.
Mostly, yeah. Because we all liked Babylon, but then like loads of people didn't like it.
That's
we all
our,
like
that's
Logan
our
Lucky
stand.
as well.
I'm happy. Babylon's made
Babylon
another
reference.
appearance on the podcast. Go see Babylon.
For Babylon,
Every time.
literally.
War of Phil.
Dum, bum, bum.
I
Yeah.
feel like in this, did I say about the accents? Did anyone else feel that the accents kind of a bit all over the place sometimes? Like they need to be like really American or just like really Texan, or they would just speak in like a weird dialect.
I could
Right,
I could tell
like-
with Lily James, you could definitely tell
Yeah.
she was putting on an accent because she'd like do a really long sentence and then like her
It's,
last
like, slowly
word would
fade
just have
out.
a really Texas twang at the end.
Yeah.
So it'd be like pretty normal and then just like I can't do a Texas accent. But
I think some of them had a lot of like stronger accents than the others.
Yeah.
Like the dad and Zac Efron had very strong accents. I can't remember what Jeremy Allen White sounds like, to be honest.
No, I don't.
Mikey.
He had a little bit of chef come out in him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Chef. That's another thing though is that so the actors they hired, if you look at the real like Von Erich brothers, they're all fucking massive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Zac
just like
Efron.
a picture at the end, doesn't he?
Jeremy Allen White is fucking tiny,
so
by the
they
way.
probably
No,
hired Zac
dwarf.
Efron and they're like, fuck,
Shit.
all his brothers are taller than him. Or he's taller than all his brothers, and they're there to get like, Jeremy
Yeah,
Allen White and
David was massive though.
Yeah, he was.
yeah.
It was Mikey and David were like the tallest ones, And then
Yeah.
yeah, but it says like when they're announcing the Von Erichs at some
Yeah, it tells you
point,
the height.
and it tells you like
the weight.
Zac Efron's 6'2", and it's like, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like,
no, he's
no,
not.
he-
No.
Maybe that's his age.
Zac Efron's 62.
That's at the start of the film.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Underrated part was just whoever played Ric Flair, fucking
Yeah, it was
Yeah, Ric
good.
Flair-
smashed
He
out
was-
of the
he
park.
was good.
That like interview he was doing was fucking
Yeah.
brilliant. It was so tense. And then when he like was getting like fucking battered by Kevin, and he just comes back in and he's like, "Do you want to go for a pint?"
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't. I wasn't a massive fan of. What's it?
He said
Of,
you're not a massive fan.
Lady
Lady
Von
I was
Erich.
just thinking of fans. Sorry.
Lady Von Erich. What the
What's her
wife?
name? The mum. She didn't like do anything in the film.
Doris.
She was just like, she had like 3 lines, and they were all like, "God loves you, kid.
I think that
feel like-
God's here for you."
with these
I
sort
was
of
feeling
films,
And then like said how big the dad's dick was, and then that was it.
Huh?
I always
What?
feel like in these sort of films,
At
they
the
always
wedding.
have the wife or the other parent to the bad parent is always very aloof, and I think that's just to show that they've been dwindled down so much already by like the bad guy, basically.
Because at the start of the
Yeah.
film, it sounded like
The
she was
Fableman.
very.
The
You know, like-
Fablemans.
When they had the Cadillac, and she was like, "I don't like you having to get in a Cadillac," and all this. Like, she was very opinionated, and then the scene
Yeah.
afterwards, they get older, and she's like, just not talking at
She
all.
knows. She knows she can't win.
knows.
She knows about the
It
curse.
feels
She's,
like-
she's
Yeah, yeah, but like, yeah, I don't know. That feels like another thing. Like they were trying to put like an underlying, just general messaging of like bad male stereotypes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
beating women down, sort of thing.
it's the '80s, baby. Yeah.
But yeah. It's hard to flesh out like women.
Okay.
Um,
Fucking Tarantino over.
Chris
With
Nolan when
nice
he
feet,
writes.
you can't flesh her out.
Jesus.
I think it would have been cool, right, if they moved. This is not like a Chris. This is things I wanted. It's like it would have been cool if they did more horror, or they sort of maybe moved more into like a sort of more like psychological horror kind of vibe.
There's some jump scares in there. Yeah.
It was an A24 film, but I don't think that would have fit.
I
to
don't
be
know,
honest.
like just the way everything was like going wrong. Like I get it's a drama, so like it kind of has to keep some sense of realism and low keyness. But it would have been cool to see like people.
From Marvel.
It kind of like almost had that element. You know, like when she was
Yeah.
on the stairs, she was like getting ready to go to the funeral or something, and their dead brother was like on the stairs, like looking at her.
Yeah, and then they have like the boat scene as well. And it's like they do
Yeah.
a couple things.
Like
they,
it almost
they
has
felt
that.
too shoehorned in.
It
there
did
were
come out
weird
of nowhere. I
scenes
was
just
like,
to
why
place
is this
in.
happening?
Yeah.
And then the boat scene.
Yeah, but I feel like they had to give it like a decently like nice ending where like all the brothers are reunited, because
Yeah.
otherwise it would have been like like people would be leaving the screen like
Yeah.
depressed.
I
Well,
thought when I was watching that, and it happened, you see them all get together in the. I don't know if it's like meant to be some afterlife, or it's just like Zac Efron imagining what like. This is his only way he
Yeah.
can
I
cope
don't
with it
know.
is imagining them all being together, happy.
They're all together and
And
they're
then
happy.
Yeah.
He's like, "You must be my older brother." It's like a fucking
Yeah, I
5-year-old
thought-
kid, 'cause the kid died. And he's like starts
really
hugging him.
cheesy. I like when it happened. I didn't like that, but
Yeah.
It can
I
it
don't
can
know
be
that
cheesy.
either.
It does fall into like some stereotypes
Mm.
quite a bit.
and also
Which,
the fucking kids at the end. I didn't like them either. It was a sad ending, and I did it really, but I didn't like the kids. And when they were like, "We'll be your brother's dad," what? Oh.
I think it might have been cooler just to have like just
You can't be my brother. You're my son. Okay.
have that whole scene like just being silent.
Yeah, I
Just
think
have-
we got
just
the.
have like him the camera closing into like Zac Efron sort of smiling but or, like
Yeah.
crying but then smiling and it just ends.
Like having that conversation
Kinda cool.
with his kids, just like completely spell out what he was going through right now,
Yeah.
but we could have guessed that just from we knew already what.
I didn't know. I didn't know what was happening.
Okay.
But what's crying?
Why is he
What's
crying?
going on?
Why is he crying? Why would he be upset
And then
about
the
this?
kids came in.
I think.
Oh.
I think at the end they should have had Jeremy Allen White as like a force ghost like at the end of the ranch waving at him.
Cheer up, buddy.
No, they should have had like three. They should have had the four.
We're like the little 5-year-old.
The three brothers, right, were like
I
was
don't fucking
normal,
hear
and then the 5-year-old brother was like more CGI than the other ones. Like when they put in Hayden Christensen back in Empire or in The Last Jedi.
CGI.
That'd have been sick.
Sick, man.
And then like a fifth, like another like fourth random force ghost. It's just like the brother that they didn't include in the film. He's just
Break the
I think
fourth wall.
they should have had like the dads like pointing to the sky, being like, "No!" like fucking fist in the air. It's like, I would have gone away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids.
You know that video on TikTok is like that guy does like the fucking like falls to his knees fucking crying thing. Yeah. It's weird, like, did he die in the film? Like, did he? They didn't really like conclude what happened to the mum and dad, really, did they?
No, he just gets choked out, and then like that's it.
Yeah, like they never speak to him again after that scene. I think. I know that was one of the last scenes, but it's like
I don't know if when because he
sold it,
and they say like, oh, your dad tried to come and bully me out of buying it. That's after the choking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it's still knocking about, I guess, by the time.
But he'd say like, oh, if you sell
again,
the
well,
company,
to be fair, he's
Fuck
then
it.
don't
So,
come back. So.
what? So Fritz von Erich, the dad, he died in 1997 at the age of 68. He was 68 at the start of the film.
He did look.
So he died of brain and lung cancer. Fucking hell, double whammy.
Oh,
that's
Bro, the
tough.
curse lives
Bro,
on.
I
Fucking
went to
hell.
the store and got the 2-for-1.
Fucking hell, man. You can't say that.
Oh, where did the store to home?
Oh my god. Which store sells cancer, man? It doesn't make any sense.
Cancer store. You never been? Don't go. It's overrated.
I saw a
Fucking
clip
hell.
of, and I don't know if this is a recent clip, just because like they made this movie now and they've sort of brought him back. But Kevin von Erich, he's old now, obviously, but like he came back to the ring for one last fight or whatever. And he did the Iron Claw on someone in the WWE or AEW now. I don't know what it's called, but he's still knocking about.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so he can't be that traumatized by
Did you not see the bit at the end?
like the curse and wrestling and like everything. Like,
Did you miss?
if he's still coming out of retirement to wrestle.
Did you guys not see the bit at the end where it shows like the photo of like him and all his family now?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And the
ranch.
kid
Yeah.
was like miles in the air.
His 13
Yeah, the fucking child
grandchildren.
was flying away. He was. Did you see?
13 grandchildren and like
Sorry, you must be alright. I reckon.
5 kids.
Fucking hell.
Broke the
So
curse.
I'm looking on Wikipedia, right? There was some fucking more depressing shit. So Dave was married on June 26, 1978 to Candy L. McLeod. Together they had a daughter born October 19th. The baby died in infancy and David's marriage soon ended in divorce on July 12th.
The baby's dead.
Hell, man.
And then he died. He died in 1984. So they completely miss out the fact that he gets married, has like a dead baby. And
Yeah.
fucking
Also,
hell.
the brother that they missed out, he had like brittle bone syndrome. He wanted to wrestle as well,
Brutal
Oh,
bone
yeah.
obviously
syndrome.
because he had brittle bones. Like he couldn't wrestle, but like he still wrestled and was like just broken basically.
So alright, so I've got a couple. So David died 1984. Carey died in 1993. So that's like a 9-year difference. So they show that, so I know we're at least in 93.
Well, Mikey
Mike
dies before Kerry.
Mike dies 87. So it's 84, 87, 93.
You just said it. When did his dad die? You just said his dad died.
96, did you say?
97,
Nine.
did I say?
So he died close to the other the
Yeah, only
son.
like
Must have
5
been
years
like,
after.
yeah.
Which means he'll be dead by the time that bit comes around with the kids, no? He's at and Kevin's at his ranch. Because his kids look like
was it?
they're a lot older.
Maybe.
So
Yeah.
It would be
Chris.
dying round there.
Yeah.
not you. So Chris Von Erich, he shot himself aged 21 in 1991 because he was depressed.
Was that the Forgotten
yeah,
Brother?
so he was depressed that Mikey killed himself, so he shot himself.
Oh my God, Jesus.
In 91. So we've got, so it's fucking 80, 84, 87, 91, 93. So it's like every like few years one of them died.
Fucking hell.
What is it? Fuck that. That is insane.
And there's more, there's more Von Erichs now.
Oh, yeah.
So Kevin's kid, Ross Von Erich, is a wrestler.
Kept on wrestling, yeah. Didn't want to, family business in it.
Yeah, not with the WWE, but he fights for some other. Marsh.
What is it? AEW?
No, the Major League Wrestling. The MLW.
MLW.
And then Marshall Von Erich also fights in the MLW.
Damn.
Damn, what the fuck?
It's kind of cool.
Damn.
Yes, it's just
Good
a
for
lot
them.
of-
They got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah, all of them.
They did.
All of
Von
them
Erich
did.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Mikey, how did he get there? He was shit.
Did he even make it to a match?
I don't know.
Well, but he
He did
died.
Alright.
He died because of a match, didn't he?
So did Hitler died.
Toxic shock syndrome. Yeah, but he didn't die in a wrestling ring, did he? He died in a bunker.
They could have had a wrestling ring in the bunker.
Add him to the
bro.
Bunker Hall of Fame.
They probably had like a trampoline and they were just doing like fucking suplexes on each other.
Huh?
Off the top rope! Adolf Hitler!
You can't
Gobbles.
see me!
Release the bomb, me, please.
Fuck you know.
Is that the Goebbels music?
Oh, bro.
I can't. Right, I watched The Zone of Interest yesterday, which is a film about the Holocaust. So I feel bad about joking about it now.
The People's Salute.
Yeah, you should do.
So,
Only now you'd feel bad about
Yeah.
joking about the Holocaust. Not before watching The Zone of Interest. Okay.
bad, wasn't it?
Noted.
Kind of rough.
What? Bad? I mean, kind of bad. It was very
Yeah.
bad.
Why are you laughing still?
Ew.
Kia, I can
No.
hear her laughing, man.
Mm.
I'm not laughing.
I can hear you laughing.
What?
I know
Bro,
you're laughing. Do you hear that whistle?
I would never
I can hear you
Ever.
laughing, mate.
laugh at this type of thing.
Can you blow my whistle, baby?
Anyone got anything else to add about the Iron Claw? Oh, actually, I do. What a shit move.
Well, the
The Iron
finisher.
Claw, there's
the-
no
the-
way. Do you think you can get enough power in your hand to do that?
Well, it's just you put your body weight on their skull, ain't you? That's
I
all it
reckon.
is.
No, I reckon if you're squeezing someone's head hard enough, it would hurt. Like it.
I'm trying to do it now, but I'm also like weak as shit.
It's not. Yeah, but it's not the squeezing. It's the
yourself.
pressure down on
Is
your
it?
head.
I thought it was like the grip of the I don't know.
Yeah, you can't grip your that shit tight enough to like.
Bro, you don't have my.
It's like all their body weight from a palm on your forehead like that into the ring.
It's kind of like an anime move.
And that's it for this today's podcast.
No, it's not.
Anime once.
No, it's friggin' not. Cue the little.
Ding ling 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 ling.
Right, everybody.
I can't.
I mean,
wait, I need to.
Look at this
This is
poster.
like
Full
the
screen this.
like Disney cartoony one, you know. So
Oh, I feel like I know what it is.
I think I know what
Oh,
this
you already
is.
know.
Yeah. So you have to buzz in and then say it, guys. Come on.
I don't know what this is.
Starting when?
Starting now if you want to go. I think I know what it is. But
That was Chris
Oh.
first.
Chris first.
Zootopia.
Yeah, it literally is Zootopia. Fair play. That's wrong.
Oh.
Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah, I don't think
Secret Life of
so.
Oh,
Pets.
it is Secret Life of Pets.
Blood,
You can literally see it say pets.
blood,
It says
bended and bars.
I
but
did.
no,
I
it's-
kept
I was-
buzzing loads. What do you mean? I
Buzz,
didn't stop
buzz.
buzzing.
The Secret Life.
Damn.
That's
pets.
easy.
I thought that was I thought that was the fox guy in the middle.
That's easy as hell. At
And
the
that's
top,
the
you can
Metropolis.
see the Despicable Me thing.
Right, ready, guys?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Woo! Can anybody tell me what this movie is? Am I in this as well? Like, do I
Yeah,
do
of
I
course.
guess?
No. Oh.
What do you mean no?
Aaron doesn't know the
Had
answers.
time.
Okay.
This
How
looks.
did
You just saw me load it, bro.
This looks
Any
familiar.
ideas, guys?
Beep, beep, beep. Wait,
Blood.
Divergent?
Ain't no way this is Divergent.
It's not even on there.
It's actually not on
Mm,
there.
it's not looking good, blood.
What is that? Why does it look
I'm
so
gonna go
fake?
with. Can you? Fuck. How do you do it? 310. No. Doesn't matter.
Just because you said it's so fake and it's got a train in it. No, I'm not. I'm not.
It's
gonna
like
do that. It's
At
a
the end of
building.
it looks like a western.
It's like a building on the left though. Like it's like a
Oh, Western.
good tiny.
I can't go
building,
again,
you know.
can I?
Not until the
Can?
next frame.
You can.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna go the 310 to Yuma, but I don't know how you would put that in. 310.
Type in Yuma, see what comes up.
Yeah, I don't think it's that anyway. I've never seen it. It's just an old.
Oh, it looks
don't know
new.
what
It's like
Yeah.
HD.
Well, there's
Western
they
film.
had a
Um,
they had a remake with Christian Bale and the other guy.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know what it is.
Hmm.
I think
I'm not sure.
I think I know what I want to go with, but
We'll just skip it.
Yeah,
like,
go on.
If
Go
if
next
Chris and
Yeah, pass. I don't know with this one.
Bamboozled.
ring, 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 ring.
Go on.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna go with A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Ooh. Ooh.
Blood did not
ring,
get
ring.
it.
I don't know. Is
Yeah.
it fair for me to go again?
I'm
Where's doing?
I'm okay
Well,
with it.
you
If
buzzed in first. Go on.
I'm gonna go with. Oh no! What's it called? I've forgotten.
When do we give him a time limit?
Better hurry up.
Yeah, just yeah. Get
Oh
me
no!
out.
Blood
no!
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I don't know what this is.
I feel like I should know this because it's a western. Like, I love my westerns, but I know that guy. I know him. You know the one on the right.
Yeah.
It's that guy,
Who
isn't he?
that guy
bloke,
is?
innit?
I don't know who
Okay,
any of
I'm
these.
gonna-
How do I zoom in?
I'm gonna go for a stab in the dark. I think. Let me just find out the name of the film.
What?
Yeah, that's the goal.
I can't remember what the name of the film is. I'm thinking, but I don't remember. I remember it.
We're googling it. He can't.
What's
Go
I'm
on.
not
um,
good at anything. I remember. I'm gonna go with
Power of the Dog.
Power of the Dog.
Oh.
Oh, nah, it's not
No,
power. of the-
Power.
Power. Of the
Power,
dog.
power.
Oh,
Power.
power. Sorry.
That's the only
So I was
western that's coming to
Googling
mind
Benedict
right now. I
Cumberbatch.
can't.
I don't remember any train in Power of the Dog.
I haven't seen
It's
it.
not on there anyway.
Yeah.
No.
What's the like
Mm.
Unforgiven like an old like Clint Eastwood fucking is that
Yeah.
It can't be that though, can it?
Is that your guess?
Bzzz. That's my guess. It's Power of the Dog. Tell me that's not Power. Of the...
It's literally Power of the Dog. I swear that's Benedict Cumberbatch. You know,
Oh no, that's not.
No,
That's
it's
a
that.
woman.
It's that woman. It's the
I don't know.
I know this film.
I don't know this.
with the little girl. It's that's Haley Steinfeld as the little girl. You know, have you not seen that film?
No.
And then this guy's like killed her dad.
Oh.
Shit, what's that fucking film called?
No.
That's this kid is Haley Steinfeld, and then like she fucking falls down a little fucking thing. Oh man.
Buzzed, the Ballad of Buster Suggs.
Oh, such. No, it's not fucking Ballad of Buster Scruggs. You fuckwit. Oh, bro. I have
It's
no
all
idea.
over.
I don't know.
I'm gonna put in like rope and see what comes up. Rope.
Rope a dope.
Yeah, rope.
Well, at
Yeah.
least we know it's Haley Steinfeld.
And this dude.
Oh, it's this.
I don't know
dude's
the name of
name.
this film, so
Yeah, neither do I.
It's like a remake.
Aladdin
I don't fucking know. I can't remember what it's called.
Salon.
Oh!
Oh, True Grit! True Grit!
Oh!
That's all I
I don't
needed
know.
to see.
Is that
All
what
I
it's
needed
called?
to see was to see Kurt Russell. Yes!
Oh yeah,
Oh.
True Grit.
I didn't hear a buzz
Is that a
though.
remake?
I don't know about you guys, but
Oh yeah.
No,
True
my
Grit.
buzz was oh!
go on, you can have it, Kian.
Bro, you know what? Ben won last postal and this postal. Kian won last range and this range.
me and Aaron
Being
need to step up
consistent.
our game.
They're running away with
You're
it.
supposed to be the film boy.
I thought we were all
Film
film.
boy.
We're doing a film podcast. We should all be.
Chris is the film boy.
Would you have got that though if I didn't
The
say it?
podcast.
Maybe it might take
I
me a
didn't know
while.
the
I don't
name
know.
of it.
I've heard of True Grit and I recognise that man, so maybe. But
That is,
Oh, well
is that
done.
Kurt Russell or did I say that? Was that
I
wrong?
think
I suppose Jeff
so.
Bridges.
Oh, is it Jeff Bridges?
It's the Big
Oh,
Lebowski,
same,
innit? Yeah.
Same dude in my head.
Kurt Russell's Ego from
Yeah,
Guardian.
and only
Yeah.
Ego. He's never been in any other film other than Ego.
No.
He's.
No.
I don't think he's ever been in anything else. That was his
And Jeff
debut,
Bridges
wasn't it?
is
Big
the
Lebowski, isn't he?
fucking. I was gonna say Iron Man,
Oh.
but yeah. It's Big Lebowski as well.
Tony Stark filmed True Grit in a cave. Well, guys, thanks so much for listening to our the Iron Claw podcast. Let us know what you thought down below. And it was lovely to see you all.
Before we end, actually,
Interrupting the
I
outro.
don't really want to know what you guys think.
Okay.
Get
Okay, little bro. Let let us know what you think about the new format. You know, a bit longer, but hopefully the quality. Hopefully, you appreciate that we're putting a bit more effort into the podcast, and it can reflect on the quality a little bit, at least. Come back in 2 weeks' time for another one. Follow the socials, and we'll announce what movie we're doing soon. Okay, all
I
right.
feel like I'm dreaming.
That's it.